Good morning to you, my brother and my sister, anywhere you are watching this video. If it is your first time and you like what you are seeing here in Linda's TV show, kindly subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notifications so that you'll be able to know when we upload a new video. Yeah, we react to all forms of videos, especially what is happening in Nigeria, and I want to seize this opportunity to appreciate YouTube for creating this wonderful platform. And at the same time, I put a disclaimer that here in Linda's TV show, we do not promote misleading information, hate speech, or violence. So my
the Biafran religious freedom and the monitoring, when he will come, he will answer any question we cannot answer in this place. The same thing goes to Christianity. You cannot use Christianity and go to our villages and burn down shrines or cut down the trees of Biafran people. Now, if you watch in this place now, you will see that what is trending, that Jesus Christ, the Mother Mary, and everybody in the Old Testament, all of them are black people. The real history of it is coming to Biafran people. That is the kind of religion you are going to get. The real history of it is coming to Biafran people. Who is Jesus Christ? Was he a white person or black person? The answer, you will get the answer to your own personal satisfaction when it will start. Let everybody inside this place, make sure you share this message down to our people home. Down to our people back home. Let them know what is coming. All those people that is propagating tradition, ndị ọdịnala, ndị omenala, tell them that the Biafran religious freedom and the monitoring has come to take control of everything that is happening in Biafran land through religion. We already know how they used missionary journeys to deceive our people, and how some pastors, reverend fathers and reverend sisters were deceived by working with them. Now, we have come to make a law which is Biafran religious freedom and the monitoring. Why it is called freedom is because if you want to worship a goat in Biafran land, you are free to worship a goat. If you want to worship tree in Biafran land, you are free. If you want to worship Jesus, Yahweh Yeshua HaMashiach, you are free. If you want to worship your papa or your mama or your cat, your dog at home, you are free. But we will worship Chukwukika Abiyama, Lord God Almighty, the creator of heaven and earth. But you are free. Biafran religious freedom and the monitoring. And that monitoring is where we are concentrating, because we already know how they use the missionary journeys to deceive our people, and that's why there will be monitoring in Biafran land. The Biafran land is not where you will jump in and begin to talk anyhow. No, in the pulpit, no. Biafra will monitor whatever you are doing. Now, we have to change this picture in order for us to continue. This picture here says, it says that a breaking news, Boko Haram, repented Boko Haram members unleashed into Nigerian army, slight a woman. Biafran religious freedom and monitoring is coming to stop all these things. Again, Biafran Prime Minister has promised Israel that whenever they need military from land, yeah, the people, let me read it Let me read it. Biafran government ready to help Israel with a grand force if need be, up to 15,000 Biafran army, trained one, will go to Israel and help Israel when the time come. If Israel need it, maybe you heard it from PM this night. And these are the announcements we have today. The Biafran government will lock down Biafran land for 1 week if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not released in the next court. We will also shut down all oil companies operating in Biafran land for 2 weeks. This is when a prime minister is talking, he will talk with every manner and every power that he possesses. Every power which he possesses, he will use it to talk. So, David, I hope you got the number, no? I hope you got the number. Reach me from there. We are now on to Biafran religious freedom and the monitoring, where everything joined together. And the Biafran religious freedom and the monitoring will work hand in hand with the Biafran government, whereby that there won't be anything like pest, whereby that there won't be anything like a fraud. There won't be anything like a fraud. Amy Sammy, wow, this flower is Aquarian enough. My in a painting. Accept Islam. Islam is forbidden in Biafran land. Islam is forbidden in Biafran land. Man, Amy Sammy, this your flower is very beautiful. Thank you. Biafrans, you have seen. Now we are marching forward. We are really marching forward. Now, Biafrans, listen. If Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not released, there will be 1 week, complete 1 week lockdown in Biafran land. So that the lawyers are going on strike also. The lawyers are going on strike also if they fail to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Lawyers will go on strike. And this strike now will join hands together by making sure that Nnamdi Kanu is released. Or the whole world will then see that even the lawyers are on strike if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not released. Yes, thank you, David. Now we continue. We continue with the things we come with. A little, we have to show our people what we have for them. There are some kind of tricks they played on us concerning Holy Trinity. When the teaching of Biafran religious freedom and the monitoring will come, people will come up to ask this kind of question. They said that the Holy Trinity, God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. But archaeologists and every other intelligence in this world, they said that God the Father, which they say, God the Father is the sun, mother is the moon, and the children is the star. Why we are doing this thing, we are giving you a preamble of whom we answer Biafrans this kind of question when Biafra, after on the 22 of this month, after Passover, Biafrans will have Passover, and after this Passover, then it will kick fire. Biafra has people, intelligent religious people, both in tradition and Judaism, Christianity. They are there to answer what they call correct question. They are there to answer what they call correct question. Questions of this type, this kind of question. They said, now, Biafran religious freedom and the monitoring, as it's going on, as it is going on, we are, sorry, sorry. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. Yeah. Unity blog. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Now, these are the questions everybody's supposed to know. When this teaching will start, PM is going to announce it. This project is also on the hands of the media. Small time medias will join together to announce to the whole world concerning Biafran religious freedom and the monitoring. The kind of worship we are going to worship, whereby that nobody will intimidate anybody with whatever power you may have in Biafran land. That will never happen in Biafran land. All those people that say that they are Ezewanyi Mmiri, or those people that say they are the BBS and the native doctors, they are using those native power, native energy they got to intimidate people. This will not happen in Biafran land. This is the kind of protection Biafran government in exile, prime minister is bringing to you. Not only governmental way of protection of the Biafran Liberation Army, also we know very, very well how they used Christianity to manipulate the brain of our people. And for that reason, we are coming. We are coming with the Biafran religious freedom and monitoring, which the Passover will be this month on the 22nd. Biafrans will come together, ask questions, contribute, do anything they ask you to open up Biafran religious freedom, which it contains Christianity, tradition, and the Judaism. Then Biafra also have others, which may be Biafra religion in case people may like to have Biafra religion. You know, people will also say they need Biafra religion on their own. You understand? Then, but what we are talking here is the kind of freedom, the kind of freedom of worship people enjoy all over the world, in America, in Europe. This is the kind of freedom we are going to enjoy in Biafran land. So we continue with some things. Why we are showing all this kind of thing, we already know or we have heard the truth. Even in Vatican, which we have evidences, even in Vatican, the picture of Christ they are using in Vatican long time ago is the real black picture of Christ. But King James Version painted a white person and brought to us. Then our people carry it up and begin to spread along. All the people that walked, that existed inside the Old Testament, all of them are black. Everybody you see inside Bible, all of them are black people. But when they want to teach you concerning religion, they will bring white image in order for you to feel inferior, that white are the real God. These teachings will come when the teaching will start. It will be in Twitter space where the people that has PhD in science and the technology, archaeologists, all of them will be there answering your questions. So these are the things I am giving you people kind of expo, what you will see within some time. We continue. This picture is not new. In the actual sense, this is Mother Mary, and this is the Lamb of God, the Christ himself, you know. And when I begin to see this picture, Christianity then begin to make sense to me, you know. This is the reality of life. But our people doesn't know what they have. They don't give value to what they have. Then Europeans come and pick it up. Let me remind you, let me tell you, you see the history of Mazen Nandekano. Yeah? Europe will let us steal the history of Mazen Nandekano. And they give Mazen Nandekano another name. They will give Mazen Nandekano another name because every country in this world desires to have people like Mazen Nandekano and Simon Eber in their country. They will, in future, they will try to steal the history of Mazen Nandekano and make it their own. This is what happened in the history of Jesus Christ, the one they call Jesus Christ, Yahweh Yeshua HaMashiach. Today, the reality has come out, just like we are marching forward for other histories. And here you will see, this is Pope. I don't know if there is a way I can zoom it more. I don't know if there is a way I can zoom it more. Yes. This is Pope. If you watch inside this place, you will see the same picture of Black Christ. This is in Vatican, where the place where Christianity originated. In Vatican, the God, the Jesus they have in that place is Black Jesus. It's a Black Jesus. You see it? You see it? This is Black Jesus. This is what they have there in the Vatican City. Where did these other people got the white Jesus they are showing to us? Where did they get this one? Gabriel James, I greet you. I greet you. Gabriel James, on the 22nd of this month, Biafra will have a Passover from the monitors of the Biafran religious freedom and the monitoring. And that is what we are promoting right now. That is what we are letting people to know what is to come. And let everybody prepare their own question, especially the traditional people. Especially the traditional people of our land. Let them prepare their question. And Biafra is coming to recognize all the deities in Biafran land. And they will teach you the differences between Chukwu Okike Abiama and the Chiukwu, the God creator of himself, and the Chukwu Okike Abiama, the Chukwu Okike Abiama that is fighting for Biafra today. You will hear the teachings. When they give us the teachings in public, then we will pick it up from there. But we had this thing has come to our table to make it public to the Biafrans that Biafran religious freedom and the monitoring is on the way. It's on the way to Biafran people. It's on the way to Biafran people. So, what is happening? So, we continue. We continue. Then, Zion ego, one spirit is working. In these three wise men from the east, Mazen Nandekano, Simon Eba, and Ebuka Obi, quote me everywhere. We don't have any problem with Ebuka Obi, Zion ego. Zion ego. Do you know the little problem Biafrans has with Ebuka Obi? Let me make it open here. You can also copy it and send it to Ebuka Obi. When Ebuka Obi left his ministry and he called on all Zion members to go and vote for Hope Uzodinma, and he was trying to push insecurity happening in Biafran land over the Biafran prime minister. Then the Biafran prime minister reacted and tell him, you know very, very well that Hope Uzodinma is the person killing people and causing insecurity in the eastern zone, especially in Imo State. So Zion ego, we are not here to debate Ebuka Obi. We are here to tell you three powerful religions in Biafran land: Christianity, Judaism, and the tradition. And if you know any deity in Biafran land, like Arobunago, like Aezebinago, like Ogugu, like any other one, you know the history, or some of the rivers people used to worship, write us the names, or when this teaching will come on, try to present it there. Then the Biafrans will take note and then send investigators that will pick up the real history that guided that place. And under monitoring, you can never use a negative energy that come from that your shrine to intimidate anybody in Biafran land, because Biafran government will then deal with that person. Are you understanding? That is the thing. Uche Okafor, thank you. Go ahead. Yes, Uche, we have to go on. We are teaching the gospel which Chukwukadama asked us to deliver. So we are here now. We are here now trying to bring out some other things which we must bring out to our people, which we must bring out to our people. So again, we have shown the one of Vatican City. We have shown the one of the Vatican City where Pope is worshiping with the image of Black Jesus. You are right, my brother. I was also intending to respond about anyhow all is well. Yeah, but anyhow all is well. Yes, Zion, David wanted to respond to you. The whole world knows the fault, the problem of Ebuka Obi and the Biafran government. Ebuka Obi interfered in the government and he failed to tell the people the truth that Hope Uzodinma is the real killer of Biafran people in Imo State. That is the problem. Eh? No wahala. Yes, no wahala. That is the truth. We are here showing our face. Ebuka Obi knows. PM told him, come openly if you know that you are a man of God. Let me show my face. Send it to Ebuka Obi. Ebuka Obi knows. My father is one of the people that work with the missionary journeys. You understand? So Ebuka Obi is not more Catholic than I am. Ọ bụ anyị bụ ndị amụrụ n'ime Katọlik. You understand? Ọ ya ha agụ, ọ ya mego Ebuka Obi, anyị nwa bụ ndị gụrụ ekele Maria ọfụma. Okwe na ghọta na. Now, Ebuka Obi failed Biafra. You understand? By telling Biafrans to go and vote for a murderer that came from fourth position to become one. And you know that Hope Uzodinma is worshiping Fulani. You know this thing very, very well. So if Ebuka Obi is a true man of God, he don't supposed to interfere into election. He should concentrate on his call or whatever he is doing. Nobody cares about that. Let him not put his mouth inside the politics and trying to say that all members of Zion should go and vote. He know that he already have followers. That all members of Zion is enough to vote for Hope Uzodinma. This is this is hypocrite as someone who called himself a man of God. Copy this area, send it to him. We are 555 vision. Maybe he think he can see vision, but we see far. You understand? We see far. But our own is that we don't want to lie or deceive our people. Our target is Biafra. Let us continue. Our target is Biafra. So nobody should come here and try to deceive us because we have come across that. Now, this is another picture of Jesus. Evidence. When we are here, we speak about pure evidence. We continue. This picture you may see here, this is ancient book found in Ethiopia. And when people are preaching concerning religion, they don't really go back to the ancient books. Most of the books which they used to copy to couple Bible are books that is being found are when Israel ran away and when all these murderers and all these robbers came to Israel and they stole most of their things. Most of these books, you found it in Egypt, they found it in Greece. In Greece, they found some in Rome, they found some every part of the world. Then they couple them together and call it Bible. But the main Bible, original Bible, is up to 350 books that make up a Bible. But the worst part of it is that they brought King James Version to you in Nigeria, King James Version that doesn't contain anything reasonable. So we continue. We continue. So this is another one of it. This is another one of it. Biafran religious freedom and the monitoring. Oh, the thing they kill you. Biafran religious freedom and the monitoring. So Biafrans, we are here to make sure we deliver the messages which you call us to do, and that is what we are doing. Delivering the message to our people in order for everyone to understand it. So from here now, we have to go forward to things we come with. Now, please help me to pay attention. YouTube. Help me to pay attention while we are bringing up what we have. We are bringing up what we have. How the Biafran government now and how the Biafran government is doing their own business now, and the lawyers also concentrated on their own. We have to analyze it deep for you to know what is coming to Biafran people. So please hold on. Hold on. We have to bring it out.
in the history of law in Nigeria that does not have adequate time and facility as provided by Section 36 of the Constitution, which gave an accused person a right to have adequate time and facility to defend himself. What do I mean? You recall that some time ago, as his lawyer, when I went to have a discussion with him at the DSSS, my right was violated. I was intimidated. I was stripped to half naked there in DSSS. I rushed back to the Federal High Court and lay my complaint through originating processes. And after looking at all that happened, the court said yes, Nnamdi Kalu's lawyer rights was violated, granted all my reliefs, and directed the DSSS to apologize to us and stop intimidating us and to pay me 5 million naira. That particular judgment was not appealed against. That particular judgment is still subsisting and valid. Now, we took the same application to the same Federal High Court, stating the reasons why Nnamdi Kalu should be taken away from DSSS. DSSS is a prosecution. You don't need to have a law degree for you to know that you can never be a judge in your own case. The principle of nemo judice casasua. You can never be a judge in your own case. Anytime we went to DSSS to have a discussion with our client Nnamdi Kalu, the DSSS will set up gadgets, send the officials to come and monitor what we are saying. Right from the gate, they will search us. Whatever documents that the confidential documents that I'm going with to discuss with my client, they will collect it, take it to the legal department. The legal department will read it, photocopy it before they will hand it over to us. Whatever minutes I collected from Nnamdi Kalu, as I'm coming out, they will collect it from me and snap it. So, in other words, there is no defense, and we have pleaded time without number that please, if you don't want to release him on bail, send him to Kuje Correctional Center. These are the people that we are trained on how to keep a suspect that is facing trial, and we call them awaiting trial suspects. If you go there, they apply professionalism. They will give you all the necessary materials, provide a secluded place for you to have a discussion with your client. Even though those that have been accused of treasonable felony, those that are accused of terrorism, they never treated them like this. Not to talk about a freedom fighter, somebody that is fighting a just cause. Now we approach the same Federal High Court. The same Federal High Court refused to hear our application. I am talking about Honorable Justice Minta Nyako. Several applications has been made. In fact, one of them, he said that I'm not going to hear what happened in the other court. He said it. Now, on the last adjourned date, we are crying. Look at our predicaments. Somebody that is going to face the trial, we are about to commence trial in line with the Supreme Court judgment. Can you direct these people? Can you direct that Nnamdi Kalu should be transferred to Kuje prison? He refused. She refused.
Yes, Biafrans, Sami. Yes, Ejiofor has been compromised all this while. He has been compromised all this while. Why we are joining this message this night with Biafran religious freedom and the monitoring is to make our message to have the volume it's supposed to have. And this one supposed to be there. You people will come now to understand that everything have changed. The game have changed. The system of this Biafran movement has changed. Let me tell you, PM says that if they fail to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu on the next court day, Biafra will go complete 1 week lockdown. And all oil companies in Biafran land will go locked down for 2 weeks. Now, the lawyers of Mazen Nandekano, the legal team, they have made up their meeting now and their plan that they are not going to be present that day in the court when they will bring Mazen Nandekano to court, which is another powerful way of agitation. When they brought Mazen Nandekano to court, they will say that the lawyers are not there to defend him. And the lawyers are protesting for the injustice in Nigeria, which is not normal. That injustice, people will be going to court where you know that there is no justice. And here now we have to analyze to our people what this our brother say. You understand? Deep, so that you will understand that the game has automatically changed. We try to analyze the one we analyzed before, and we are analyzing this one again today. Everything has a new shape. The Biafran struggle completely have a new shape. The lawyers now already know their job. Why the agitators already know their job. They are fighting now from all fronts. Then we have to analyze. We know that you may have listened to it, so we have to analyze this video.
Only she refused only to tell us that there is no security in Kuje prison, quoting the judge. You pressmen were there on that day. Now, you are now telling us that if Nnamdi Kanu is convicted for whatever charge you have, is he going to serve the prison term at DSSS? The answer is no. Now, what it means is that they kept Nnamdi Kanu there so that Nnamdi Kanu will not have a very fortified defense.
Listen, kwesịrị ịga ahụ. Yeah, your comment, please.
The answer is no. Now, what it means is that they kept Nnamdi Kanu there so that Nnamdi Kanu will not have a very fortified defense. This thing you must let the world know, because I saw one person, though I don't want to call him a journalist, because I know those who are journalists. He wrote in social media that Nnamdi Kanu don't want to face trial. These are our challenges. That one is on that. Remember that the Supreme Court also said, after admonishing the judge, I don't want to use the word after insulting the judge, I don't want to use it. I prefer to use the word after admonishing the judge, said that the judge ought not have revoked his bail. And in the first instance, in other words, impliedly, Supreme Court has reinstated that bail and asked the court to make the pronouncement. But that is where I have an issue, because
why we are repeating this thing, maybe there are things you have not heard. You will hear it here. Our job is to make sure you understand. Also, letting you know Biafran religious freedom and the monitoring has been activated. And on the 22nd of this particular month, there will be a Passover for Biafran people, and the game will start. Biafra already have everything they need. Monitoring, that monitoring is very, very important. And now, lawyers, have you heard all these lawyers speaking in this manner before? They never speak in this manner before. But since Ifeanyi Ejiofor left this place, the chain that is holding all these lawyers, now those chain has been loosed. They are now speaking the mind, and speaking like the defenders of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and for the people who is fighting for their freedom. We continue.
Because you don't destroy our jurisprudence because of Nnamdi Kanu. Without Nnamdi Kanu, there must be Nigeria. With or without Nnamdi Kanu. So you don't whatever thing that you are stating today is going to be a precedent. Now the question there is that what stops Supreme Court judges from exercising their power under Section 6 that gives them unlimited power to reinstate that bail? They referred us to Federal High Court. Now we went to Federal High Court, as a sole prosecutor to apply for the bail. The bail was rejected. Now we have now made fresh application asking the court to comply with the Supreme Court. Remember that time when I addressed you people, I told you that what happened in that court that day is an act of Federal High Court setting aside the judgment of the Supreme Court. You don't do it in our own judicial jurisprudence. Now, we have applied. We brought 2 applications now. Either you reinstate that his bail, take him to Kuje prison, or send him to a private house for house arrest. You can take him to Abia State Government House. You can take him to Abia State Liaison Office. You can take him to Imo State Government House. You can take him to Imo State Liaison Office. If you feel that it is even comfortable for you, Mr. Madam George, please, then you can send him to your house so that you will be sure what we are talking about. Personally, and I have said it, and I have told Nnamdi Kanu, for the fact that you will be here, I have not prepared you for this trial. I, Maxwell Opera, will not come to defend you. Because
are you hearing it? This is when the matter get tough. This is our people say there is a way you will push a goat to the wall. The goat will have no other option than to bite. That is what is happening here now. They will OC INC. They will special brother. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. Thank you, OC. Now, let me remove this thing. Maybe it's disturbing the sometimes it used to disturb. Now, the lawyers now has stood their ground, doing the job a lawyer supposed to do. There is no way out again for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu than the application which the lawyers are applying today. And when they said they told Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that they are not coming to court if they don't free him or sign a paper of sending him to Kuje prison or releasing him, or even if the Binta Nyako want Nnamdi Kanu to go to his house, release him and let him go to his house. But apart from this, they are not coming to court. And the Biafran Prime Minister coupled it up and say that Biafrans are going to sit 1 week at home, coupled with all oil company in Biafran land will be locked down for 2 weeks. So let us know. Remember, whoever that is here watching, remember that when Nnamdi Kanu was arrested before, it was a Niger Delta militant that did something marvelous when they hijacked the ship. And when they hijacked the ship loaded to go Europe, they said the only thing that will happen for them to leave this ship is the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Now, the lawyers are holding Nigerians down now, and the Biafran government and our Prime Minister is holding Nigeria on the other side, which you know there is no way out for Nigeria to survive this one. Yeah? Gabriel James, Nigeria Islamic is nothing. Yes, we have to put this inside our own documentary. We continue. Because
I don't defend people because I want to defend people. I defend people so as to get your own side of the story and advise you accordingly in line with the rules of my profession. I have not heard from Nnamdi Kanu. I have not advised him, and I want him to go and defend the first trial. First trial for what? So you people should. So if the judge fail to reinstate his bail, send him to Kuje Correctional Center, send him to a private house for house arrest, then we are pulling out. You people should have it. We are not going to, so that house for house arrest, then we are pulling out. You people should have it. We are not going to, so that not when we pull out on that day, you say that we abandon Nnamdi Kanu in court. No.
You understand? Gabriel James, did the Islamic State know what democracy is? They don't really know what democracy is. What they know is kill and bury. They are preparing the mindset of Biafrans.
Thank you so much, my wonderful viewers, for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.